Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey and that is the all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. Yes, I said Santa Fe. The family crossover from Hyundai has gone very rugged and off-road. This is the new XRT trim. Yes, this is an aftermarket edition with the graphics package and the roof rack. I'm at the 2023 LA Auto Show. In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of this one and show you more what the one is like that you will buy in showrooms. Stay tuned. All right, Gearheads, yes, you heard me right in the intro. This is a Hyundai. This is a Santa Fe. This is not a Land Rover Defender. Can you believe it? This thing has definitely grown up, and changed over the years. This is not my mother-in-law's 2014. This is clearly something new and different. While I've got the hood popped, I will go ahead and call out there are two different engine options. Here we've got the 1.6 liter turbocharged four-cylinder, making 232 horsepower and 271 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and the H-Track all-wheel drive. The standard engine you can also opt for is a 2.5 liter turbocharged four-cylinder, making 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. Again, mated to an automatic transmission, but this time an 8-speed automatic with that standard 2.5. Closing the hood, which you saw was propped up with gas struts, you can see we have a unique graphics package on this one that is specific for the auto show here, just showing off the new vehicle and some of what can be done. But coming down and taking a look at the styling of it, this is absolutely something that you will be getting. The boxy styling, this LED light bar, the H pattern in the running lights around the headlight units, the active grille shutters right here. All of that is on your standard Hyundai Santa Fe. So very nice look. This is the new XRT trim, which is their off-road focus trim. XRT is making its way across the Hyundai lineup. And with that, you get all the black plastic cladding on this one. You get 18-inch wheels and tires, and those tires are aggressively off-road ready. These are Trail Terrain TAs by BF Goodrich. And if you look up here, they are 255/65 R18s. So definitely not your on-road tire. They're definitely more aggressive than what you will have seen on vehicles past. And I will go ahead and bring up now, since we are right next to a Hyundai Santa Cruz, I recently interviewed Team Brute Squad of the 2023 and 2022 Rebel Rally, because they took the Santa Cruz, again, the pickup trucklet, on the 2,500 kilometer Rebel Rally over 8 days. I fully expect this to be the next Rebel Rally entrant from the Hyundai Motor Group. I really expect to see a Hyundai Santa Fe participate and do quite well, because the XRT model does get about 1.5 inches lift over the standard model and some other off-road goodies. I already showed you the wheels and tires. And then there are some really cool features, like you see right here, we've got the tire, we've got this nice handhold that allows me to climb up and access the roof rack, everything, all my gear up here. Now, this roof rack is aftermarket, but the standard XRT does get roof rails across the top. So that's a nice option, having this little handhold right here that is just built in to the side of the vehicle. Very cool, very nice. And then again, all your plastic cladding underneath. The overall just boxy shape and design of this. The model has grown in length over the previous generations. It does get a standard third row seat. So this can seat two across the 3 rows of the vehicle, and will be a very comfortable family hauler that is also capable off-road. Coming around to the back, this is perhaps my least favorite design, but there's a lot to be told here. So the taillights do have that H pattern in them as well, and they are LED. But US regulations mandate that brake lights not be on a movable panel. So when I hit this button right here to open the rear hatch, they flash, but you can see now my brake lights are actually down here underneath the hatch. A lot of work has gone into how big, wide, tall this opening is. Unfortunately, because of the aftermarket accessories, this hatch doesn't open all the way. I'll show you on the standard version around the side exactly what that looks like here in just a little bit, but you can see just how long travel these struts are. Coming around to the side, this is where your taillights are, and it's because of all of the mechanics for this hatch that those taillights are so low. Me personally, I just wish they were up just slightly higher than they are now. You can see again a 50-50 split bench third row seat. I'm going to do my best to illuminate the situation here with my auxiliary light. It is a 50-50 split bench, and it is manually folding. Gives you a lot of cargo space when they are down. They are a little bit of a bonus seat, I will say, but you can also fold the second row seats down from back here, so you can get even more cargo space in this vehicle. You also get some power back here in the back, air vents for those third row passengers. There's a household style plug back here. All around a very nice rear compartment for tailgating. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these seats up because you know I'm absolutely gonna crawl back in the third row here in just a moment and show you exactly what that's all about. We're gonna close the hatch here and go ahead and pop around to the inside. Open the door, and you can see a very linear, boxy design here. Straight lines everywhere. All your controls are very familiar to other Hyundai products. Popping in, getting away from some of the noise, closing the door. We have the sounds of nature going, but very Defender-like steering wheel, very nicely padded, dual screen setup here, very nice. HVAC controls and dedicated tuning controls, I like that. Dual glove boxes, this one is very deep but very thin. And then you get your secondary glove box down here, dual wireless chargers, 2 USB ports, cup holders, center console, center storage underneath here, more power underneath there. All that is freed up because the gear selector is right here. Typical Hyundai steering wheel controls. Very nice. Coming around to me, you can see I've got plenty of headroom, even with the standard sized sunroof up here. No panoramic roof in this XRT model. All around, very nice up front here. Now let's go around. We'll pop in to the second row. Do want to call out the grip is also here on this side for you to climb up and look at the roof rack from here. But climbing into the back seats, and with the seats folded up, you can see it is a 3 across bench seat. We do have child seat tethers on the outboard seats, not there in the middle. But coming in, sitting behind myself, I've got plenty of room back here. Hard black plastic on the back. We've got back hooks or cord hooks if you've got your cord plugged in here and wrapped around. Very nice. Map pockets on the backs of both. We've got no air vents on the back of the center console, but you can get into the center console from here. There is also a pull-out drawer from here. You get that H pattern in the B-pillar mounted air vents for the second row, which I like and is a nice touch. Again, similar design motif on the door, H patterns everywhere. We get a fold down center armrest, which is a nice touch. Very comfortable, plenty of headroom back here. Stadium style seating. I'm looking over the headrest of the seat in front of me, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop out and hit this button right there, which slides that second row forward. Unfortunately, if you have a child seat in place, that's not going to work, but we typically just have Tucker over there, so that would work for us. Gives me enough room to climb in here and get to the back. We'll go ahead and call out child seat lower tethers on both of these seats back here. But getting into the back row, it's a bonus seat. The previous Santa Fe, the Sorento from Kia, those were all bonus seats, but you can see my knees are up a little bit higher. And as I pull the seat back, there would definitely be a negotiation between me and the passengers riding in the second. I can ride back here just fine, plenty of headroom. It's not a punishment back here, but it is not the most comfortable overall. We also get some additional amenities like air vents back here, and fan speed controls for the rear AC, and then that power outlet I showed you earlier. But before I completely sign off from the Santa Fe, this one being an aftermarket upfitted one, I did want to show you what the standard XRT and what the calligraphy luxury trim look like. So let's go take a look at that. Before we cross over the Amazon box behind me, I think I'll bring up the Amazon box behind me. You may have caught the logo in some of the shots before we move over to the main stage, but there was a big announcement and partnership between Amazon and Hyundai. You can now start buying your Hyundai on Amazon.com. The dealer is still the dealer of record. You'll go to your local dealer and pick it up, but you can do all your research and purchasing information there on Amazon.com. Amazon is also supplying all the cloud services for Hyundai moving forward. So really strengthening the partnership between Hyundai and Amazon. Now let's get to those other models over here on the stage. So you can see here, this is what the normal dealership model XRT will look like. No graphics package, but we still get roof cross rails up there. You still get the handle here on the side for climbing up and accessing all your rooftop storage on this one. So that is a nice touch, and that is on both sides of the vehicle. Interior is the same, and we'll peek in under the hood here. Yep, that 1.6 turbo under the hood of this one, but otherwise very similar to what we saw over there. And then this is the calligraphy trim. This is the more luxury focused, the on-road version, if you will. So slightly different fascia on this one, little less off-road aggressive with the plastic. We get gloss black instead of that flat black or gray. And then as we peek inside, we get leather seats as well. So just an upscale version. We get a leg rest here in the front seats, but generally the same design motif inside. Different wheels and tires. We get some Pirelli Scorpion MS tires here with a different wheel design. I'm actually looking, we've got 245/45 R21, so 21-inch wheels and tires. We still get the rooftop access, but you can see here, we get dual pane glass up top. So again, this being the more luxury oriented trim, this will be the one that you want to get. We also get sunshades back here in the back. We get captain's chairs instead of the bench. Again, lots of power controls, and you can see for flipping and folding it forward, well, we are in a show model, so some of the power is off, but power sliding seats there. Go ahead and see if the hatch opens up on this one. No, this one is completely shut down for the show, but we can show you on this XRT model just how wide that rear hatch opens without all the aftermarket gear on it, because that was a little bit of a letdown, especially with that ladder on the back. So coming back here to the back of this one, we'll pop it open. Again, you see the taillights shift down into the bumper there, and very wide opening tailgate, much wider than that other model. And lots of room in here, very wide, very tall opening that the team at Hyundai is very proud of. That is a programmable hatch. So if that's just a little bit too tall for you, no worries, you can adjust accordingly. But between the new XRT model shown off at the show and the new calligraphy, that is the new Hyundai Defender, the new Hyundai Santa Fe. Very, very much looking forward to getting some wheel time with these. Like I said, my mother-in-law has a 2014. This is not my mother-in-law's Santa Fe. If you want to see more from us here at the 2023 LA Auto Show, hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. You can find us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything at GT Garage Talk, or you can head to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, on the stage at the Hyundai booth, until next time, gearheads, bye.
Introducing the all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe.